welcome back to the Double Outs podcast. My name is Jasmine.
Double L's podcast.
My name's Joe.
That's Joseph. That's Joe. And a little bit of a different intro. We want to give a special shout out to our sponsors. That's two. Shout out to Andre at McCalmont Financial. You guys know the deal. Big ups to Andre. And also shout out to AP Foot Care.
Yes.
Foot Care, right? AP Foot Care. Adrian from the GTA Kings. Right here. This guy, if you haven't seen him,
you'll see him more often.
Yeah, it's hard to miss. We'll get into more later.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, before we continue, you guys know. I just got to put that out there.
Wow.
Can I see it? Can I see it, cameraman?
Yo,
Yeah, just making sure.
What did he do to you? Are you okay? Blink twice.
Blink
twice. Are you all right,
Jasmine?
It's okay. Oh, God damn.
You guys know.
Blink twice if you're okay.
Fish first, but this one's crazy.
So you got some new
This was
today.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
First of all, let's get into the details, okay? So shout out to Adrian on GTA Kings, aka our sponsor for today's video. This guy got one made for me specially. So sorry, Matt.
Yeah, switch
Yeah,
up.
sorry,
Switch up.
Matt.
Yeah, take that shit off. I'm glad.
You guys know I gotta rep my B guys. You know what it is.
I like how the show's starting. I like this.
Of course, with the tournament coming up, I always give love to the B. It's okay. Do you want it? Oh, you want to wear it? Okay, I'll get it after.
No one else.
Okay, so I was talking to him when I went today. First of all, let's just get into it.
Okay.
Our sponsor, Adrian, second sponsor for this video.
Mm-hmm.
He messaged us. We spoke about like ways that we can work together. And obviously, I'm not playing right now, so it didn't make sense for me to get it. But
Why don't you explain what he does?
he is a pedorthist. That's I don't know if that's how you say it. All I remember from the meeting was don't spell it in Google because you'll get some. Anyways, so what he does is he makes custom orthotics. Pretty simple. By hand, first of all. If you don't, his Instagram is ap.thefootguy, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he makes orthotics, and I don't know how more fitting this job could be for Tifon, if I'm being pretty honest. Like, so he reached out to us, and Matt and Joe got custom orthotics done. The whole process, I filmed and recorded, well, most of the process, because Joe didn't want his toes exposed.
Nobody wants to see football toes, although my toes are not that bad.
No one wants to see football toes. But yeah, so we had the whole process done, start to finish. It was quick. It was very straightforward, really. You go in, he looks at the mechanics of your foot pretty much. You guys will see in the video, of course, too. It's probably being played over this video or like somewhere, but you squish your foot into some foam so he can see the everything. I don't know. I'm not a pedorthist. I like how we're going. I like it all. Yeah, you're going. You put your foot in he just did all the stuff. He asks you about pain and you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. He sees, or if you're like this, Matt, flat foot.
He makes a mold.
Yeah, he makes a mold of your foot, and they're handmade, which is crazy. Like, that's dope. So shout out to him for that. I went today to go pick up Matt's insoles, and he even like sized it. Like, he ground it.
Ground.
God, I'm gonna sound like an idiot this beginning. Fuck.
Oh, I like this. This is good.
But yeah, so what he did was he pretty much sized it to a little more proper. I forgot. I fucked up. I remember at the appointment, he was like, bring like 4 different pairs of shoes. Did you?
Yeah. Well, I just brought my cleats, and I brought the tightest ones I had.
Okay.
So that like
they'll fit in those ones.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, no, I messed up and I didn't bring Matt's shoes. It was on a whim. I was already on the road, so I was just let me just go pick it up. But
letting down your husband. Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't have shoes on him, on me. So he just sized it. So hopefully it fits. But It was real quick and easy. The turnaround time.
Yeah, he even
fast.
So even for me, he refurbished like my old insoles I had.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah. So
yeah, if you have like Achilles pain, leg pain, hip pain, lower back pain, chances are it could also be like your feet could be playing a factor to that. So even if you're curious, just want to talk to him, like get any more information, like you don't have to. If you have insurance, it's really a no-brainer. Like it's just if it's something that is covered. So
that's the number one thing. Like if you have the insurance from work, it's covered, so it's nothing. He's really easy to talk to. He's a great guy.
Yeah, if you know him, then you know how he is. But once it comes down to the work, like he definitely puts on that work.
Terrible dancer, but good guy. Don't let his dancing sway you away. He's a good personality.
So stupid. Yeah. It was like, I mean, Matt. Like, was it a simple process? Like, was it like both of you guys?
No, I didn't do it. So I've been to like a foot doctor before. So yeah, the process, at least with him, was different. Like he had some high tech shit that he was using.
Yeah,
actually, he had a couple of things that he didn't even like. I don't think we used.
I know exactly which one you're talking about. Yeah. That one that was was on the floor.
And then not only that, but I think that once like they all do like that visual test, but like after they do the measurements or however they do, I think a majority of the doctors send that out to get molded.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference. Whereas like
his is all in-house.
Actually doing the mold himself right there, which we didn't see him do it, but we seen pretty much like the whole setup.
Yeah, we saw a pretty good amount of the process, and he even showed us what like it was like that cement stuff like into that foam. I'm pretty sure it was that foam one that you got your foot pressed into. He would pour like
he made the mold.
He'd pour that like cement stuff into it so you could actually see your foot. It was super cool, but.
Either way, when I went to pick up my stuff, like all I could see is football guys' names all over the like, tag.
Yeah, I saw it.
Everyone's got shit going on. So no, it's definitely the thing. And another thing I noticed, because I used to get like a lot of Achilles tendonitis or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I used to wear like a lift on my heel, but like when I tried it on, it actually gave my heel a nice little lift.
Oh shit.
So
that's
sure
nice.
It probably helps with the Achilles too. So
for sure.
Anyways,
I mean, this weekend will be a good test for the both of you two to see how comfy they feel. Yep. But he gave us. You didn't get them. We also got the foot spreaders, the toe.
Yeah,
you did get it. Have you used it or no?
I haven't used it. No. Yeah, I'm gonna use it this weekend.
I was using it on the car ride back.
Car ride home, Matt had his toes spread.
There's cheesy ass toes in the car. Nasty ass, open the window.
Yeah, no, but those were really good too. And those are, again, if you want like more of a simple relief. I don't know what it is. Actually, I wish I recorded it when we were there, but you're explaining how like when you get a foot massage and they
Yo, facts. Run those fingers through my toes, baby. Ooh.
Yeah, and they go, they shake it. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's just what it felt like, but it was just like permanent. Your toes are just out.
That's nice.
I don't know. Like, listen, everyone that plays T-Fun is at that point now. We're getting old. Take care of your body.
Well, not everyone. We're not gonna do that to the young people, but
you're gonna get old. So prevent the pain now while you're young. Like there's no reason to not, especially if you have the insurance. Because what is it, 25? If you're under the age of 25, if you're under your parents' insurance, get that.
Or if you're in school. If you're
in school and under 25 or something like that. Yeah. So
a lot of those girls that are still in school, like. Take advantage.
And you guys will probably be playing football for the next X amount of years. So it really, like, it's amazing for sure.
But also another thing is, if you don't have insurance, talk to him anyways because he's more than willing to.
He'll figure something out. Yeah.
Figure something out. So.
Definitely will work within your budget. But yeah, Matt wore his assistants. I just picked him up today, but Matt put him in my slides.
It's not the same because it slips out, but I just wanted to get the feel of them.
I had them in my shoes. I wore them with my shoes and stuff. So
I put them in my shoes, but because the slides don't have a back, they just slip out. Right?
This guy was walking and the fucking insole was flopping at the back.
I can't even lie though. You gotta still like wear them in a little bit because I put them in and I wore them like even today. Like It takes a second to adjust.
Oh
to.
yeah, eh?
Yeah,
so
yeah. Because like
I'm gonna wear them tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Friday,
wear them at work.
Because like it gives a little hump, right? So like,
yeah.
foot has to get kind of adjusted. So
are you flat? Are you flat-footed?
Yeah, yeah. Like
are you?
Girls.
No.
I was just saying, it's facts.
Why is that a fact?
I don't know. I'm just
But it is.
numbers.
But it
I
is.
don't know.
My brother slaps the ground when he walks. Oh god, that's funny. But yeah, so big shout out to Adrian and Andre. Wow, 2 A's.
Yeah.
Our sponsors. You guys are
Give them a show when you see them on the
hooking
weekend.
us up. Oh my god, this is crazy.
See that?
Wow. So yeah, you guys know I love.
So,
I love
another thing about these things that are sick. So he said that he, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, get on.
Adrian, if you guys need to get to know Adrian.
He's Asian.
He's
He is
Asian.
He's grinding.
He is. But no, okay. So I got this sweater, and he was explaining it to me. His thought process was there. Like he's a businessman. So he was saying how one, he got jerseys, home and away jerseys. So he has 2 different kinds of jerseys from this same person. It's a local manufacturer too in Scarborough, which is crazy. But these sweaters are weather resistant, he said. So obviously, if you play T-Font, I'm assuming you watch this podcast. It rains, shitty ass weather happens. You get cold. Next thing you know, it's hot. Like, especially with nationals this weekend, who knows what kind of weather we're gonna be having. But so his thought process was the jerseys that he got were mainly for like summer hot weather, but when it does get cold on those random days, like people would put their jerseys over your jacket, over your sweater. That's what you do. But so he got like, I mean, I didn't even get you to feel it, but like they're like super thick, like super warm. So they're weather resistant. And he was like, I might as well have put a pocket, because he's like, then people don't have to buy hand warmers.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Like, man, so, and the inside of these are toasty.
Those are sick. So
Yeah, like,
it's a good idea.
They're thick quality. Like they're thick as well. So he had everything. He had everything in line.
I might have to spice it up a little bit.
And I'm not gonna expose no numbers, but they're affordable.
Good.
And great quality. So
Good.
Shout out to I'm not gonna say the name, but I'll try to show them. Those are the manufacturers. This company right here. But yeah.
Talk to Adrian.
You talk to him, and he'll be happy to talk to you. Next up, are we gonna get straight into it or no?
We can get into whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm with whatever. Women's or men's?
First of all, let's start with the name. What tournament are we?
Yo.
Welcome to the Russ Henderson
Yo,
Nationals.
Let's just see if the schedule's out, because I'm like, I need to know the schedule. Like, I need to know. It's a week away. What's going on? Let me go to my tournament. I said Russ Henderson Nationals coming soon.
What was it before?
I don't
think they had a name.
It was just Nationals.
Listen, I don't know how we didn't see this coming from a mile away, but
yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
We could like dive
deep
into that one.
That's crazy.
The Russ Henderson.
I don't even know what to say. That.
In your humble professional opinion, like, should it have just been kept at nationals, or like what's I think the writing was on the wall the minute that every tournament started to get named after all the people that were on the. It was bound to happen. Yeah, we should have seen this coming from a mile away. I just feel like. But do you think it should have been like? It's just crazy. Like the tournament is named after you, and like you're participating still. Well, that's wild to me. That's my only issue. Like, I guess not an issue. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really care. It's just the name of the tournament. But like Steve, for example, he was a part of T-Font, and now he's not. So that makes sense, right? And everybody else, I believe, were a part of it at one point, and not anymore. So maybe what if this is a hint that like maybe he's.
out the door.
Maybe.
It's the last time he's.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I doubt it, but
I highly doubt that shit too.
yeah, I don't know. Just
At the end of the days.
but like, who else is like?
It's his shit, yo.
It is. End of the day,
That's
it is.
Yo, it's my shit. It's my name, yo.
But is there anyone else that you know?
We got a call. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see if we can line that up. Let's see if we get this guy's thought. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh my god.
You have to plug it in. You want to pause?
No, do what you're doing, and I'll try.
Okay.
This will be good.
Do what I'm doing.
Need headphones?
We were just gonna talk about.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, let's do it on
Tournament.
speaker. Fuck it. Let's call him on speaker.
But
So
they
hold
won't-
on. We're talking about the Russ Henderson thing, right? Hold on.
Wait, you're gonna have to hold it up to the thing.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, that's fine.
Just straight off rip ask. Is it picking up?
This guy definitely pocket dialed me. All right, we'll see if he calls back.
That would have been funny.
That would have been hilarious. That's what we need to start doing. Just call people randomly. Yo, what's your thoughts? Yo, what's your thoughts on this?
We're live on
Wait.
air.
Oh, hold on.
Wait, yeah. Oh fuck.
Yo.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
Hold on. You are currently on the Double Love podcast. They can hear whatever you're about to say. Just letting you know. I'm about to ask you a question, but can you say it on the pod or no?
You're gonna ask me a question. Can I say it on the pod?
Well, no. What you're about to say, can you say it on the pod or no?
Yeah, I was about to play.
Oh, okay. What are you saying?
I need to understand the.
Okay, nah.
Say it.
We can't talk about that on the pod. We can't talk about that on the pod. What are you talking about?
Talk right now.
That's but yo, I got a question for you because we were just talking about it.
Okay.
Do you know the name of the Nationals?
The formerly named Mary Brown's Nationals.
Yes. Do you know the current name?
Currently named Russ Henderson Nationals.
What are your thoughts on that?
What are my thoughts on that? I think it's very it takes a lot of hubris to slap your name on a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big word. That's a big word right there. I don't even know how to spell that. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Good answer.
That's my quick, less than 10-second thought.
All right. So what's the 1 minute thought?
I don't have a minute. And it'll last a minute.
Any thoughts on
Can't even
Nationals or anything you're looking forward to?
Looking forward to playing you guys.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Get
Okay.
it right out of the way.
All right. Fair enough. All right.
On when do you guys play? Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday, 2 p.m. Game of the week.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you then.
Yo, good luck. Be sure about that card.
Good luck, Bohdan.
Good luck. Ciao, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Good answer. But yeah, okay. So let's move forward. Let's talk women's. First and foremost, I want to give, I don't want to say my condolences, but Sherry.
Okay. Can't say condolences.
You know what I mean? No, she's not dead, but
Yeah,
the best receiver in T-Font.
So what, you heard the same thing I heard?
Yeah, she tore her ACL.
Is that, do we know that to be
Yes.
a fact? Yeah.
Yeah.
You reporting.
No. I know it to be a fact now, only because it was sent in the Rockets group chat. So,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Hopefully
Well, no, everybody was
hopefully-
as much as the Rebels are competitive, like it's a competitor, nobody wants to see nobody injured, especially not the most talented receiver.
Yeah, I don't want to see like one of the best players get injured.
The best.
That sucks.
Like, it's actually crazy. And what sucks, obviously, like, I watched it happen. Like, it just sucked.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it was one of
yeah.
those where, like, wow, I really hope that wasn't what I think it is. So let's just not even say it to, like, put it out there. But
Yeah, I was kind of just. I guess I just had like positive thoughts. I was like, yeah. I should
like,
be fine,
no,
be
she
fine.
didn't. Like, it was just one of, like, no, she
it's
didn't.
fine,
Like,
it's fine, it's
you
fine.
just don't
One of
believe
those
that.
Weird ones. You know,
Yeah,
you're hoping that it's
yeah.
one of those things, but
Exactly. So I super not very upsetting in the women's world, absolutely. Because listen, Sherry, you're probably not watching this. I hope somebody that knows you is, but like, fuck, man, like that really sucks. I don't like. I would like if she'd come back from it. Like obviously it's a bit of time off. So I really hope everything goes absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, good luck.
For real.
That's fucked.
So obviously now knowing Sherry's out, Rebels are still a number one competitor. Like they're still out there.
Things a bit,
it does for sure.
I think we gotta put them back in the rankings now.
Yeah, they can't be. Yeah, they can't be. Still number one, of course.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get straight into the rankings right now, but just the women's as a whole, I think.
Hold on, what are we looking at?
It's crazy that
we're looking at.
I don't know. I'm just
nationals right now.
I'm just talking off my head.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to think that one person from a team could potentially, like, that could change a lot.
1,000,000%.
Well, there's a lot of players like that, right? Like,
yeah,
every team has the best player. You lose your best player, you're not going to be as good.
Facts.
You're still going to be. They're still the number one.
I know,
team.
that's what I mean. Like they're still number one, but losing. Well, I don't know if she is their number one in my eyes. Like she would be number one. Those are the most sure hands that I've ever seen.
I mean, their team's not like they got many of.
That's what I mean. They still have a lot.
They got
a lot.
I mean, a lot of the number one person isn't like other teams.
It's like one of their number one. Like they have a solid list. But again, like after the outcome from the last tournament, who knows what the freak could happen?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that changes things, right?
Yeah. So legends are in, right?
Yep, they're ranked number 2.
Hold on, let's talk about who's not in first.
Women's?
Yeah.
Are Vixens?
Yep, Pirates.
Vixens
I
are
saw.
in?
Pirates.
Yeah, Pirates are not in.
And the only Montreal teams, or I guess teams out of Ontario for women's, is Regard. They're Montreal, right?
Yeah,
Quebec?
yeah.
There's two. How
Yeah.
There's
Keep saying names. Keep saying names.
The Volts. There's 2 of them, but none of the other teams from Quebec or.
Am I in the frame?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Dang.
I heard there was supposed to be like a Winnipeg team, or
At least it's not the Toronto Nationals.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I haven't looked at it. So, is there any new, like anyone from out west?
Listen,
like,
the first thing I noticed is that there's no fleur de lis. Okay, let's just keep it on.
I think they're done with T-Font.
Well, yeah, I would say
they've been done.
But I'm just saying that realistically, the last time that the Rebels were being challenged was when Fleur was there. So every year, I just want to know Fleur's here because then I know that
it's gonna be a challenge.
Because I don't even think the Rebels beat Fleurs in nationals. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the only thing that would really switch things up for me. You know, so that's the first thing I noticed. They're not coming. All right, great. So now we're back to the regular shit.
Yeah.
Rago.
Do they still play? Like, are they still even a team?
I think some of them still play. Definitely.
probably
play
touch. They probably play either in their own city or just strictly flag.
How'd you crush that drink?
Slight.
That's crazy work. Okay.
What I was gonna say about Rago, the Volts. They've played before. I don't know. You know
which Volts? There's 1 and 2.
Well,
I'm assuming they
only had one team.
Yeah.
So now they have 2. So I'm assuming they obviously have more people.
They played last year. I think they played No, it wasn't Markham, right? Did they? I think they played last tournament. They're usually green, right? It's like this.
The young team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said they played last tournament.
I think they played last tournament.
Someone's like, yeah, Matt, no, they fucking didn't. You know what the fuck you're talking about, Matt.
Someone's gonna talk some.
It's okay.
Shit,
It's okay. I'll check.
They definitely were not at last tournament, but that's fine. Cool. If they're anything, they're gonna be at Ottawa. That I know for a fact. No, Val d'Or. What is that? Univille.
Oh no, I'm thinking. Sorry, Markham.
Val d'Or. That's not Volts.
No. Oh,
and
you're right.
and the Volts weren't even at Ottawa, so I don't even know if they showed up this year.
Well, dang.
Anyways, the point is that they've played before, and I just don't know. Like, actually, let's look at last year's nationals. Maybe they came last year. Yep, they did.
They're athletes.
Ranked 10th, and they finished in the A semis, lost to the Storm 14-6.
Okay.
They're good athletes. I think they look like soccer players, and like they warmed up like they were
really in sync. And we
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about this in the last episode. That's not out yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we talked about
All
this.
right. Back to back. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's what my thought process was. Okay, so they have two teams. So my theory is that maybe they collected more players.
Watch it secretly be
Maybe.
Floor.
That would be amazing.
I
That would
wish.
honestly.
I wish.
It's just a
Make-
It's just
undercover.
undercover.
Montreal-
They're not
team.
gonna. We're not gonna know.
That'd be so funny.
That'd be nice to see, but it's probably not. But yeah.
Definitely not. We would know. They definitely somebody check the rosters.
Oh yeah, someone.
You know how that
Someone
goes.
may-
You
must
gotta
have
check
done
the
dirt.
rosters. You have to. That's Matt's job. That's on that.
Top
Checking it right now.
You don't know. You don't know. When was the last time Floor played?
I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it'd
been
be like
years.
last year or the year before at Belleville. They were there.
Belleville. Okay.
Like 2 years ago, I want to say it. Or maybe last year at Belleville.
Was it last year?
Oh,
Dang.
it was, yeah, I think it was last year they played.
Oh shit. Okay.
Pretty sure. Or maybe it was the year before.
Well, I
Anyways.
mean, I can check these rosters, which I have, but
You're not gonna
I could
know.
look at all these names. I have no idea.
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
who,
I was
so
like-
like, I can't be like, oh yeah, that player is definitely on floor. That player's, yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well-
I'll check quick. Let's see if I know a player. A name that sounds familiar. So, yo, Jasmine, people have been asking me about you. Like, what's up with you? Do you play? Like, are you playing? Are you getting your knee? Like, what up with you?
No.
People are like, yo, is Jasmine playing? Like, is she gonna play again? Like, I'm like, yo, I don't know.
Listen, I told myself if I missed the next appointment, I was done, and I did by accident. So, yeah, I'm done. That's that. I'm just being a lazy fuck.
So you're done.
Yeah.
How old are you?
25.
So you retired at 25. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. People.
Listen, if I can play without an ACL, I'll play. But everyone's telling me that I can't. So
So why don't you just get one? Just repair it.
because I keep missing the appointment. So I said to myself, listen, I can't even hold myself accountable. Like if I miss the next appointment, then that's on me. I'm done. So
I want to make a joke, but
make the joke,
I
man.
can't.
Make the joke.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
You actually can.
I can't.
You
I can't.
actually can.
I actually
You think I'm gonna
can't.
be offended?
No.
Oh, what? Make the joke.
I think that when I make the joke, others will be offended.
Say no more. Say no more. Yeah, don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. Yeah, no. I like I said, I really I like playing football. Obviously, wow. I played it for from 17 to 25. I
24.
had no. It was after my birthday. I was 25.
Oh, okay.
I only tore my knee this February. It just feels like it's been forever. But I had the most fun playing quarterback ever, and I only played for such a short period of time, and I actually fell in love with it. I'm not good by any means, but if I come back, I would love to learn that.
So just fix your knee and come.
But can't
come
I play?
quarterback.
Can't I be quarterback without a knee?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when you want one,
Doesn't Scoop do that?
and Scoop's injured every other week.
Yeah, but he still plays.
I don't even know if he has a torn
I don't know if he has a
ACL,
torn ACL. Everyone keeps saying to make a poll of who has the worst knee, me or Scoop.
Well, he plays, so it's
Yeah,
gotta
so
be
it's
you.
obviously me. But if I get my knee back, I'm just fucking. I actually am also terrified that it's gonna happen. That pain was crazy. Like that was almost like,
Didn't you have a child?
yeah, and my knee was worse.
No, that's a lie.
But I already know I'm not, but I would give birth again. Like no question.
Yo, nah.
Oh no! Oh
Yeah,
no! What?
What? Yo, why are you? Yo.
First of all, I already know. I have a feeling I already know where this is gonna go. And it's gonna be funny talking to a man about this. So what?
I just don't understand why you're explaining your life to other people.
Like when? What do you mean?
If you post something,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to respond.
Oh, just don't respond. It's hard when it's hard when it's multiple people.
Yo, you just go on your life.
So
let them think what they want to think. How is someone else going to tell you
about
your life?
There's no way I can let people think that I'm complaining about being a mom. That's crazy.
How's someone going to tell you about what you should do with your body?
It's crazy.
Legitimately,
it's actually crazy.
How's tell you about
the way
a kid?
I'm not going to say names. If you watch this video, you watch this video. That's cool. But you can't tell me it's not a big deal. Just have another kid. Listen, if there's any mom watching this,
I don't understand how someone can.
Postpartum is crazy.
Oh boy, we're here.
But no, a lot of the people that were messaging me were men. Crazy. Just don't do that.
That's why you shouldn't respond.
That's crazy.
You got trolled.
But also coming from another mom, if you're you're being dramatic, it's fine.
So what happened?
Could say a lot of things because you should probably.
So slow down. What happened? What did you post? What happened?
All I posted was, is it cutting out?
No, it's fine.
All I posted was, it was a video of this girl with her child, and the caption was, "When your heart wants another, but your mental state knows that that's not possible. That can't happen." Mm-hmm. And then I posted that. And then I posted one of the comments from that video, and it was like, when people say to you, "Oh, she needs a sibling. She needs a sibling."
Yeah. I seen that.
It's like,
I read that.
No, she actually should probably have a present mom who is happy to be a mom. That's not miserable. Crazy. That's not going crazy. Yeah, and I just posted that. That's all I posted. Just saying, because that's how I feel. Listen, right now, I always make it's not really a joke, but I say one and done, because that first year after a baby is actually mental. For me, it was. It's not for everyone.
Not for men,
but yeah, well, fuck
too,
yeah.
Man,
I mean, it's a real test to a relationship as well.
Yeah, that's why. Anyways.
Yeah. Stop. But no, it's just. But it's also not something talked about openly.
Facts.
I remember before I even got pregnant, years before I got pregnant, I was talking to someone that had a baby. I said, "How was your experience?" She said, "I don't want to talk about it to potentially ruin yours." That should not be a secret. For me, I'm very, very open with everything. So the fact that I did not have a good postpartum experience, I'm going to talk about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm open.
Yo, we might have to have another whole podcast about this. I'm down for that. I have some thoughts on that. So whatever.
I'm down. But yeah, I'll cut it short. Long story short, I'm also at that point too where I feel a lot more comfortable telling people about themselves. Not to bring this up again, in another episode, but if you now, going forward, if you make a comment that I'm too skinny, you better not have a belly. I better not see.
Well, that's who's supposed to say that. A skinny person can't tell you that you're skinny. It's gotta be someone that's
even if a skinny person tells me that. But yeah, no. If you better not have a lick of fat.
Oh boy, Jesus Christ.
Say, oh wow, Jasmine, you look you need to put on a few pounds.
Oh shit, that's what they say to you.
Not like that, but they definitely say oh my God, I can see your collarbones. That's what do you want me to?
Yo,
I'm coming back with it now. I don't know. It's just gotten to that point.
I can't wait.
It's just gotten to that point. So anywho, women's.
Note to self: do not talk about Jasmine's.
That's just one of them. If you say, you don't like your parenting, you better hope I know nothing about your life.
Oh no,
nothing. I'm just at that point. I just don't care. So yeah, let's get into the women's. This isn't it. What's wrong with mine? Well, you have it up. Whatever.
Let's go to women's.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about this tournament. Sorry, I'm looking at last year's tournament, guys.
Oh.
I don't know why. Sorry, Russ Henderson National Championships. Honestly, I need to win the Russ Henderson National Championships. I need to win that.
It'd be better if the fish won it.
Nah, fuck that. It would never be better.
It's always better.
The women's.
What about it?
So,
how do you find that? What is happening?
Apparently, I gotta check my email.
Tournament?
Apparently, there's been 6 different draws for the women, and
Oh, my phone was blowing up. New one. Yeah, what was going on with that? I forgot about that. I have them here. I have all of them here.
I don't really know the details.
Look.
What I do know.
Just bare different ones.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Got sent. Because it was all revised.
That's fucked. This is. Well, I just want to make sure my facts are correct before I state. So, oh boy. Let me just look
Which
at
one do you
this
have
real
up? This
quick.
is the newest one that I have. Right? This is the newest one that I have. This is the final one.
That's not what's online.
This is the final one in our group chat saying this is the correct one.
I'm assuming it's based
From
off,
management.
I'm assuming whatever's on the website is going to be the final.
Yeah, what's on the website?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well then look at your older ones and see if something that matches that's on the website.
Okay,
But the first draw that was put up, right? There is no A pools, second pool A, second pool B. It's just teams versus teams, right? And if you, because you may not pay attention to what is actually going on, but if you just scroll in a bit, you really pay attention. It looks like there's games that they're repeated. Okay, they repeated the games. Okay. Either way, the first one's jacked up.
Oh, actually, this
The
one's
second one's jacked up.
This one's wrong too. It says Toronto EBO women versus Toronto EBO women.
Yeah, like
on the website?
Yeah.
get it together.
So I have it here. This is the final one.
Because it's EBO Rebels and Mamba, and then EBO plays Mamba, Rebels play Mamba. It should be Rebels versus EBO, but it says EBO versus EBO.
But now Foxes are with Rebels. Foxes are in that pool.
Okay, so we can't really talk about the pools because the
I
pools
think
could
the
be.
pools is whatever's online.
This is from management. This is literally not even a few hours ago.
Your management sus. Your management sus. All right. What's online is the real.
Listen here. The important thing is the game times are the same.
Okay. It's okay.
If for some reason the opponents are in a different order,
the pools are not changing is the point. The pools are the same pools.
But are you sure?
Because the pools are based off rankings. No, it's not going to change. Well, I think they fixed it because I think what happened was that there was 4 teams in the pool A and pool B, and now there's 4 teams in pool C and pool D. I don't know what the reasoning is for all that, but it really doesn't matter.
Just look at this quick. This is that's what's happening tomorrow. Just look at it. Look at who's playing who. Yeah. I'll show it to you.
So you're saying
It's crazy.
Okay, well, whatever. It's the same.
It's not.
No, I don't think this is a new one.
That is.
Okay, ask right now.
Literally, look.
You just ask right now? That's not. Do you say that's not what's online? No. Ask if you should reply to that. Anyways.
Okay, well, we at least know the top 4 teams.
Yeah, we know the shits.
So
we know the shits that matter.
Going into the semis, do you think the top 4 teams are going to make the semis?
Yeah, let's get ready. I like see, Matt. Let's fucking go.
It doesn't matter what the pools are. The top 4 teams are the top 4 teams.
This is what I know. 7 and low are not going to be in it. That I know for
double A.
I see enough. I see enough this season to know that 7 and down will not be in it.
I don't disagree. You have to play almost a perfect game against those top 4 teams, and nobody's shown that yet.
So I say.
I mean, that could change, but
I'll say 6 and up. We could talk about. Yeah.
I was gonna say Vixens is a big right? Like it depends who shows up. If everybody's there and healthy,
then
they have a good shot at competing.
Well, this is okay. So
do you have insider on that? Like,
apparently Amanda's playing.
Okay, but that's good for them. But like, is she cleared? Like, is she good to go? Like,
A doctor.
No,
cleared
I'm
her.
talking about for her health and her.
Yeah,
like,
doctor
she's
cleared her.
good.
She not on no Tua thing, yo. She's good, yo. She's good.
I
It's
hope
not
so,
Tua-
Amanda. You
Tua
better
Amanda?
be good. I don't
Tua
want to see you
Amanda?
fucking.
Is she Tua Amanda? Oh,
Tua Amanda?
Oh, that would be crazy.
You're
I'm gonna
fucked.
cook her. If she's
I wasn't
Tua
gonna get
Amanda
into
still.
details, but
I hope she doesn't get fucking hurt though.
if-
Like
if
her last.
She
go
was
ahead.
cleared by
Sorry,
doctors.
sorry.
If she
Go
told
ahead.
her team that she's not, then
Just say it. Go.
maybe
Just
she's
say
not.
it.
if she plays, they have a good opportunity of making AA and competing.
Yeah.
They have a very good team, but with any team, if you lose your quarterback, you're not the same team.
Unless you're the fish, because you got backup.
I mean,
Blink
Honestly, I wish
twice.
I had sound effects. That would shit, yo. I don't got the sound effects for that. I'm not gonna make it either. Okay, so I guess the real question is, let's just get right to it because we have the groups.
Yeah, go.
Really, it's who's gonna come out of what? I guess
Group C.
Vixens, Capitals, Rockets, Wolfpack. What do you see with that?
Vixens, Capitals.
Well, it would be because Rockets have to play Rebels and
Crossing.
oh no, it'd be semis, right? Crossover,
yeah,
they would play
yeah.
each other.
Crossover, they're gonna play Wolfpack Capitals. We're assuming if everything goes that thing. So it would either be Rockets versus Wolfpack or Rockets versus Capitals.
In the
or-
group chat, they're
and
saying it's
vice
going to be
versa.
Rockets versus Rebels.
In the semis.
That's
Semis.
if they
They're
win.
fourth.
They're getting ahead of themselves.
Yeah, that's semis.
You shouldn't expose that because they're making it seem like they're gonna win and they can't. beat
No,
Wolfpack, so.
that's what I thought they were saying.
Yeah,
I know I read that wrong.
No, I think what they're saying is the way that's set up. If everything was to go whatever, they would be matched up with Rebels in the semifinals.
Yeah. Capitals
That's what they-
played Rockets really well in Belleville. Rockets won, but for some reason, the past few years, Rockets cannot play against the Wolfpack very well. I don't care what happened in the past. They might have had a better overall record against Wolfpack. The past 2 years, they've scored not much.
Wolfpack owned the Rockets. That's it.
The last
That's it.
2 years since they played. So I don't think they want to play against the Wolfpack. They have a good shot against the Capitals, but yeah,
I feel like every game has come down to a kick.
with them, yeah, it's like 7-6, 1-0, 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
I think they struggle against the Vixens too.
Rockets.
Yeah.
I don't remember really.
Usually they play close. Usually
Yeah.
it's a close game. But
Those two pools are gonna be big.
What about who?
I don't even
Legends.
know what to say.
What's going on there?
am
Like,
I gonna even know what to say?
yeah, you are.
I gotta know what to say it. I don't know what to say it. Oh, shit.
Legends are playing against the Storm.
Say it. Say it with your chest. Don't. How about we just don't?
Don't say it. I don't think they're making it to the double A still. I don't think Rockets are making double A. I think they're going to be
You actually don't think
sipping
so?
on that AT.
Yeah.
I think that's a tough pool for them. Like if they finish second like they normally are, I think they make double A. I think they're gonna have a very tough crossover no matter who they play. They have to play Wolfpack or Capitals, which is I don't think anybody wants to play either of those teams for the crossover.
Okay, well, look at it this way.
It's like
sorry, go on.
I was gonna say it's like our crossover last tournament. Like you're playing either Piranhas, Mud Dogs, or KI. You just don't want to be in that crossover game.
It's not ideal. Like for them, they don't Vixens play them well. They gotta play Vixens. Whether they win or beat Vixens, regardless of what happens in that game,
Still playing Capitals.
still having
Wolfpack.
Capitals Wolfpack. So and then I don't know what Wolfpack and Capitals how that goes. I have no idea.
Wolfpack has everyone.
Maybe Capitals plays Wolfpack good and Capitals better. I don't know, but
It'll be that'll be a fun couple pools because those could be either obviously
those are the games.
competitive double A teams or eventually the A champion, right? So
Those are the games of the weekend as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's
That
gonna be-
crossover Sunday morning 9 a.m. If I
Do we know
am
what the fields are
awake,
looking
I will
like?
100% be in between
Yeah,
those
there's
games
the
if possible.
the fields are in the
Fields are, but
We
they're
have a
all-
map right here.
So just to put it into perspective, our first game on Saturday is where we played last year on that back corner.
I really don't remember
Okay, well that doesn't
the
help
fields.
anyways.
Remember when I seen you guys in the parking lot?
We're in the far back side. You walk through the trees.
There's a little parking
That does-
lot with a fucking outhouse there, and
It's
you
not
come down
gonna
a
help.
bridge. Little catwalk.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that we had Aaliyah. Like it's surrounded by trees, and you literally walk through the trees. To the park. Yeah. That's where you're playing again.
That's where we start, and then we move over to the main field later on.
Anyways, so
warm this time. We don't need to bring hats.
9 a.m. on Sunday morning. I'm gonna be there. I don't give a fuck. I want to.
We should be there too. Like I want to go. I want to watch.
You should be there. What's gonna stop you from being there? You don't have
a child.
You don't have a Sunday. On Sunday.
Oh. Yeah, we'll be there. But unless we're out late Saturday.
Oh, wake up. You're not playing. You have no reason to wake up.
I have no reason to go to bed.
Hold on, what time do I play on Saturday?
Yeah, I have no reason to go to bed. Sorry. So Matt, you're playing there. Where are they playing?
Who's they?
That game.
Rockets?
Yeah.
Maybe the crossover.
Like hopefully it's just close.
They're field 1 or 2. They'll be on the main fields. I think we are over there on Sunday.
Okay.
Well, I'm coming to that game.
I want to go there.
Yeah, Sunday we start. Yeah, we start there. I think we actually play right after them.
Matt, do me a favor. Tell me how far fields 4 and fields 6 is from each other.
It's not far. It's the field in between. I remember my pool last year with the Hounds was on field 6. You guys were on pool 4.
That
or field 4.
That's a lot further than it looks on that map.
Well, there's like a big gap between each field, but it's one field in between. Okay. It's similar to like Brampton.
I'm gonna be watching. I think I'm gonna be going to this Rockets Vixens game. I think that's the game.
Where are they playing? See. What field?
That's the game.
4 or 6?
There's not a game on Saturday. I could care to see, to be honest. Not
Vixens Rocket.
The only game that might be a game, as far as I'm concerned, is Mamba EBO. Mm-hmm. Other than that, Saturday is a wash for me.
Well, for Saturday, for men's, even like you play against the lower seeded teams, and even now with four teams, it's
our group is fucking. I mean, we have 2 pretty formidable games on Saturday, I would think.
Well, you play the lower seeded teams, but I'm just saying for women's, it's a lot more drastic. Like you're playing against, like we've talked about. Top against Saturday ABC. For women's is probably going to be a few 30-0 games.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do you have coming out? Who do you have in the semis?
Rebels, Legends, I think are almost locks.
They're almost guarantees.
I have to stick with the top 4. I think Wolfpack and Rockets make it through.
I'm going to actually agree on that.
I'm not going to disagree. I'm not going to agree with that because I have a feeling that Wolfpack
Vixens.
I feel like Wolfpack and Rockets will end up meeting each other.
In the crossover?
I feel like one of those 2 teams is going to lose their game, and then they're going to end up playing each other.
That'll make it really interesting.
And in that case, I have to think Wolfpack. Like, it's not like I don't think like it's not that I don't think the Rockets can make the semi. I just feel like because of the way the matchups work, and like it's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna end up matching against each other, and then Wolfpack's got the edge at that point, and I have to assume Wolfpack would win that. And
so that means you have Capitals that have to play the Vixens then. So who's winning that game?
Capitals and Vixens,
right?
Capitals.
That's the other. It would be that would be the.
I'm saying right now.
I don't fucking know.
I'm saying honestly, right now, it's Capitals.
It's the same thing. Like I don't know. Capitals.
Mm-hmm.
I think if.
I think the Vixens would match up better against the Capitals.
Yeah, I if Amanda plays, I think they have a really good chance. To beating the Capitals.
Have players. If
everybody's out.
Yeah, they have all their players. I think they. Yeah,
I agree.
I think they're the dark horse in this tournament because no one's thinking
Capitals.
about them.
Yeah,
no one's talking about them. They haven't really done much, but they have players. They could definitely turn up at any point. So that means I got Vixens. I got the Vixens. That's crazy. I got Vixens. I got Wolfpack. Yeah.
Legends and Rebels.
Legends and Rebels. And then I Honestly, yeah, okay. What do you think from there?
So you would have, I guess, Rebels versus Wolfpack
No Vixens.
or Vixens. I guess it depends on
Well,
who
yeah,
loses.
that's actually a good point.
Because if Wolfpack win out their pool, then they play based off of you.
That actually changes things up a bit.
It could be
yeah.
right. It depends on who wins out their pools. So
I also think that
I think whoever the
Vixens
Rebels
matches up against
Rebels
better than Rebels, and
I was gonna say that
Wolfpack also matches up better against Rebels than
make it interesting. Have Wolfpack against Vixens in the finals.
That would be fucked. But
I don't see the Rebels not making the finals. I don't doesn't matter who they play.
I don't see them not making finals either.
I think they make the finals. And if Legends again, I think it's gonna be Rebels versus Legends just based off of seeding now. Like that number 2 spot has a really good chance at making the finals just based off of who you play. The semis is gonna be a tough game regardless. But if Legends can score like they did last tournament,
I better see my Rockets in the finals. I better.
they better score points.
I better.
What I'll say to this is, I went to Skymark.
Oh
the
yeah,
weekend.
how was that?
I mean, I say, you know what? Let me pop over here and see what's going on. Before because I gotta see some shit to talk my shit. Popped over Skymark. They're having the finals weekend. When I showed up, Mamba was playing the Rockets for the A finals. Yeah, Rockets won.
How was it?
Yeah, I didn't see the majority of the game. I came kind of at the end, and then EBO played Rebels in the final.
How'd that go?
So I was there and I was chilling. Have a drink, whatever. I was gonna watch. EBO practiced before, so they were already there. I was gonna watch. I'm like, oh wow, the game starts in 2 minutes. I looked across the field, didn't see one person. I was like, yo. I just started talking loudly because I was right behind the EBO bench. I was like, yo, they don't even respect you guys. Not even one person's here for the fucking game.
That's crazy.
Try to hype them up a little bit. You're like, yo, no respect. So I was like, yeah, they got a couple people over there. I looked over, it's literally 2 people. I was like, disrespect, yo. Like,
yeah.
Yo. Then I'm like, yo, ref, start the game, yo. Like, let's
go.
Anyways, Rebels killed them still. Honestly, I don't even know that to be facts because I left, yo. It was bad. It was bad. I left after the first, I left third quarter. I was like, yo,
that's what makes it hard to think they won't. They won't make it
Bruna
to the
was
finals.
back, and she was going off.
No way.
Offense, defense, like, yo.
but that's the thing. Like, what
do you want? Like, what do you want me to do? Score touchdowns, bat down balls? Like,
Bruna's doing it.
She was going off.
Oh, I forgot that Bruna's back.
Good as Sherry is, like they have other players that are just so good at catching the ball. And when Christine's throwing the ball, like she throws anybody open. It's just like methodic.
Yeah.
I was watching her, and I just came to the conclusion that she's just smarter than all the rest of the quarterbacks.
And she just knows her offense. She could probably close her eyes and drive down the field.
But like she knows what she's looking. I feel like these quarterbacks don't know what they're looking for. Like
they're being told what.
Play.
No, they're being told what to look for. A lot of the quarterbacks.
I'm not gonna say they, but there is some of them that are.
Yeah, I'm not all of them, of course, but a lot of the quarterbacks are also.
But like I feel like there's basics. It's like you gotta have a read. You gotta know what you're looking for. She's like one of the very few, if there's any other, that actually know what she's looking for when she gets the ball and calls the play. So it's like I don't know, but like I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, like it's actually makes sense. Like she makes calls that make sense. It's methodical. There's a strategy to it. There's a thought plan. Like it's not just like, oh, I'm just gonna go deep just to go deep. It's like, no, okay, I just suckered these guys up. Now they're pressing. Now I'm gonna go deep. And like,
yeah,
my players are better than yours.
So Rebels won.
So yeah, Rebels. I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, I know they won, but I don't. I want to say they got slapped, but then someone's gonna be like, "Joe, you weren't there. You left. We scored 4 touchdowns on the way back." I don't know if that happened. I don't think it did, but it was bad. It was bad.
Okay. All right.
So with that being said, it seemed like because Sherry's out, Bruna's been gone for a while.
Yeah, but Bruna wasn't really gone from football. She was literally gone playing football.
No. But I think, you know, with Sherry out, I think they were trying to get her back, like, acclimated with the offense. And obviously, you know, Christine's going to have to start relying on other people and so on. So I think she was just trying to get rhythm with her. And, fuck, she looked good. So.
Okay.
With that being said, I think the Rebels are losing this year, personally. It is what it is. That's what I think. Semis, finals, call it what you want. I don't care. I think they're gonna lose. And yeah.
Who's taking it?
The Legends, obviously. The fuck. Obviously, Legends.
Listen, if the Legends win,
how it happens, they're going to win this year.
If Legends
they're going to win. They want it.
That would be crazy. They do.
Did you guys see their posts? Hold on.
Wait.
Tell me a team in T-Foss putting in time, that's putting in work like the Legends. Tell me one. Go to Instagram.
There's literally none.
They're putting in work. I said, what? Is this what you're doing a week before fucking nationals? You guys are crazy. What? You're fucking nuts. Did you see?
No, I didn't.
No.
Yeah, go to their Instagram. Stop this, yo. I don't care. No one's putting in work like that.
Was it on their story though?
No. It's on their page.
That's crazy.
London Legends. They put in work. Simple and plain. Hi, the Legends. I don't give a fuck. Only thing I was concerned about going into this tournament for the Legends was the fact that I don't know if they could beat certain teams on the way to the finals. But the way how the groupings work out, they don't really have anyone to worry about until they get to the semis. So
Yeah, I agree.
I think they're good. I think there's a couple teams that could play them and match them. And I think that because of the way the grouping works out, those teams are going to knock each other out, and they won't have to worry about all of them.
Yeah, being first and second in women's is big.
Massive.
Big.
Yeah, they're putting in work.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're putting in work.
Like, this is life for them. This is not no fucking joke thing.
No, they're definitely on it. They're eager.
This isn't, let me just come when I don't have my kids and fucking cottage and all this shit.
And drink beer and play football and drink while I'm playing.
Yeah, they
don't drink while they're playing. They're literally not here to fuck around.
They're serious. So I got the Legends.
Yeah, they're putting in work. You cannot take that away.
Shouldn't be a surprise.
I want to see my Rockets there, but Legends.
I would like to see the Rockets there too.
Yeah,
I would. I think that would be a
Rockets.
Good, if they're
Legends,
playing well though. Like, they haven't played. You guys, like,
a Rockets Legends game would be good if everyone's
I
on
think
it.
the Rockets could play the Legends actually well.
Really
I agree
well.
because Rockets have one of the better defenses, and you slow down the Legends.
Unfortunately, I don't see the path. Like, what's the path for them playing the Legends? Lose it. They would have to lose a game to play the Legends. They'd have to lose.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, it would be it'd be a good game.
Yeah,
it's fair to say they would have to lose
in the pools, and then they have to win the crossover to take over the
Vixens.
third seed or whatever, right? Yeah,
and even then, that's a hard run. Lose the Vixens, then beat Wolfpack, then beat London, and then get to the Rebels. That's not ideal as far as I'm concerned. I'll tell you that from now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Who do you have? You have Rebels?
yeah.
Bruna's back too. I have Rebels.
Just the way the Rebels have been playing, it's hard to not pick the Rebels. As much as I think Legends are a great team and they had a great tournament, if Rebels come out and play like they normally do, aside from last term, I mean, they even had a good game. They got outscored. I still think
Normally they have Sherry. I think Ashley's going to fuck off personally, but
they have players to step up.
She's going to.
Okay, but like what I'm saying is like okay. So this is my thing now. Is Ashley, Tiff, and Bruna playing both ways when the shit goes? Because like I feel like that's what they were doing before. Like, are they playing both ways?
They know.
Like,
They definitely know when to.
Semis and the finals.
I was gonna say maybe on Monday.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday they'll probably play one, and then Monday you got to play your best players on the field.
If they're playing both ways against the London Legends, that's not going to be a easy challenge
For the Legends.
Those
no.
girls don't fucking play around.
No.
No.
They've been playing.
They
They've been
run.
playing too long.
They fucking run. They will run them out of the fucking gym.
Legends
You
will?
better be ready to go. Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen the run routes?
No, I know. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just
Just clarify.
I'm just saying. Like, you're
No,
playing
just
both
clarify.
ways. Like I'm just saying.
It sounded like you were. It sounded like you were saying Rebels run. Like
Yeah,
they,
yeah, no, that's what I was
that's what it
clarifying.
sounded like. So
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay,
but
okay.
no. Legends put in literal cardio. They put work in.
Well, even
They've got the
just double A
stamina.
football. It's not fun. Like
Yeah.
we've all played in like random leagues where we play both ways. It's
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
come to double A and you're playing on a Sunday or Monday for nationals. You do not want to be playing both ways.
No.
It's the last thing you want to do. You're getting there's contact on every play.
No.
You're running as fast as you can every play. Like
And what, you're playing safety? Fuck that.
Yeah.
So you're covering what? Their best player? Play both ways, covering their best player? Not ideal.
It's not
So-
ideal. That's for sure.
I don't think it's a good situation. I don't know if that's what's happening, and I don't really know a lot about, like, I can't really speak on what the fuck they do or whatever the case is. I'm just saying that it's gonna get interesting. Like, you're missing your best player.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, go.
men's tier 2.
Hold on, just for clarification, Jasmine picked Rebels and Matt
Yep.
picked Rebels. Okay.
I did. You pick Legends. Okay.
Yeah. Damn
Men's.
right.
First of all, before we get into the men's, I want to discuss.
Okay, yo, let's just keep. Yeah.
Are we going to discuss it?
Yeah.
No.
this-
I thought we were
No.
gonna do that when we get to tier 1. It has no.
Well,
It doesn't matter. We can get over it.
Well, no, there's a
Let's just-
factor
let's just-
because
yeah.
yo, man's like Rough Riders felt like yo they should be in tier 1. Nope, you're not.
Do you think they should have been?
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Yes.
I think they should have been too.
I also think maybe even the Bandits.
I think honestly, based off of who's not showing up, like Mustangs, I think should be in tier 2.
But the ranking doesn't.
Why?
I wonder if you can hear that.
I mean, you can't do that, but
I guess you
get
can't
it.
really. That's not very fair to say, but like
But
First
if
of
they
all,
have if they have coats, then
you
they're
guys
a tier
can't
1
see
team.
it
If
from
they
here,
don't,
but-
they're
yeah. So yo, I can't even lie. Yo, I'm at work. I'm going to work, driving to work. You know what I'm saying? Monday morning driving to work. The fucking worst day of the week. Bang. You know, got them thing. Notice Russ Henderson national championships draw. Man, I popped that open so fucking fast, man. I've been waiting for that draw for long. Within 5 minutes, I had already emailed Russ back. Like, what the fuck is this?
Message in
yo?
the group saying, "Yeah, I already sent an email."
Yeah, what is this? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Because we got
Want me to pull it up here?
man's got XLA. We could drop our own groups and our own little something. So I already had an idea of what I thought it should look like,
Here. I have it just in
and
case.
I was hella confused as to why.
Wait, didn't you send it in our group chat? You
why the
sent up a.
rankings.
oh what?
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
you thought? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it-
And for the people that just like obviously no one might understand what I'm saying, but originally I just personally thought that Peg City was ranked too high. Also, I thought the Abbotsford Rebels would be ranked 4 instead of the Frost, based on them winning the Mabel and also the Western Championships.
So I thought that as well. Like I understand Edmonton made top 4, but I thought it was just based off of like West Coast teams gets that 4th place spot because they finished top 4, not the Edmonton Frost. Like if Edmonton Frost finished in the semis last year and then this year they come in and they lose every tournament in the West Coast and they're completely terrible, do they still get that top 4 spot because they finished in the semis last year?
Whoever wins the so
That's what I'm saying, right? Because Frost has that 4th spot because they've gotten the semis. But if they were completely terrible this year, which I don't think they are, but if they were,
they lost 2 tournaments that the Rebel and to the Rebel. Well,
but that's what I'm saying. The Rebels
yeah.
should have that 4th spot because the West Coast team earned that top 4 spot 100%. But the best West Coast team was Abbotsford this year.
Correct, but also because we all know they also had picked up a couple guys from EBO, so that kind of skewed everything. But at the same time, they did win.
I mean, the best. It's not like they just picked up randoms.
No, but I'm just saying, like, whatever.
That does make a difference.
Yeah.
But you have teams in Toronto as well that have players at the beginning of the year and then they switch at the end of the year, but you still take the rankings throughout the year.
Facts.
Right? So realistically, those players could have been on another team at the beginning of the year and then switch back to EBO now, and they would still have the same rankings.
That's facts.
So it realistically shouldn't change what they did.
Another thing also was that, and sorry, that's what I want to say. For people that obviously might not know what's going on, there's a tournament in BC that we play in every year, Maple, and like they kind of made it known that whoever won that tournament would have the number one ranking for the West. That's how it was interpreted at the time. Whoever won the tournament would have the number one ranking. I mean, I could look for the email now, but whatever. And so we assumed because the Rebels won that tournament, they would have the number one ranking from all the teams out West.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right? So also another thing is Peg City last year they went in and they lost every game they played. They went 0-5 last year. So to see them put in front of the literal returning champions is like, in my opinion, is blasphemy.
Do you want, how are we going to talk about this with that? Because we could like kind of like break this email up into parts. Like this is the reasoning as to why they're ranked 8.
No, well, I was going to say all that and then you could go over all that. So I'm just saying what I was originally what my thought process was when I emailed Russ 5 minutes after he said that before 9 a.m. in the morning. Like I was on that shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on? Yo, switch that up before everyone wakes up and sees that. And then also like, and I didn't say this because like honestly I don't even really care, but when you like, it's like we're not dumb. We all have eyes and we all have a brain. If Trojans, EBO, and Seminoles are tied, how is Trojans 6, EBO's 9, and Seminoles are 10? That just doesn't.
That's what kind of confused me. Like I don't know how you separate them that much.
It just like I
understand the 4-5. That's not a big deal. But like, how do you have one team at 6, one team at 9, one team at 10, and they all came in with the same amount of points, right? Correct. So what puts 7? What is it? Kelowna and Winnipeg above the other two teams.
Do you think maybe they're doing what we kind of did with the rankings, and like they're like, okay, well they don't have X.
But again, you can't do that.
I'm just saying maybe that's what their thought process. The thought process. They know who's on the team, right? So maybe they're like, oh, like. I don't know. I'm just saying, like maybe that's how.
But then it goes back to what I said about the Mustangs. You can't go based off of who they may have or they don't have. It's how they played, and they have the same stat or points as each other. It doesn't really make sense to me. But
anyway, so I think there was a lot of questions when everyone's seen it, and luckily, Russ happened to email me back, and it's quite a lengthy email. But he did actually do his best in explaining exactly what was going on. And, I'm here to, Jasmine's going to break it down for you.
I'm going to do my best to break it down. Before I start just talking. Ranking position seeds 1 to 4 will be determined by the final 4 of the previous nationals. Does that stand true? Previous nationals, 1 to 4.
Yeah, so
Corona's KI Frost. Okay.
So hold on. I think it's very important that even that sentence is very important that we know that it's the province based on last nationals. So however the national, like for example, the nationals ends today. Or however the nationals end, right? And let's say it's a Ontario team, a BC team, an Alberta team, and a Winnipeg team. That means next year, the rankings would be Ontario, BC, Alberta, Winnipeg. Not the teams that made it, whatever the ranked is from that province.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Go on. Thus holding spots. Okay. Nationals 2023 Rule 1 ranking. So this is how it went.
Yes,
Ontario, Alberta. That was 2023 Nationals.
Now it's very important that you understand the rule that you call it the Rule 1 ranking.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be said throughout the email, so it's important that you know that.
Yeah. Ontario, Alberta. Okay.
So
true.
that's why Edmonton is 4 and not Abbotsford, because
correct.
Abbotsford is a BC
Correct.
team, not
Okay.
Alberta team.
Correct.
Okay.
Top 3 seeds are the top 3 teams. Blah blah blah. Ontario, 1 Alberta. Okay. Now, because the Mabel 2023.
I'm just waiting for you to say the punchline. Yo, I'm just waiting to hear the punchline. It's too funny. This shit is fucking comical. Anyways, go on.
The rankings of the Mabel winner will be the highest ranking team after Rule 1 has been applied. So the highest winner of the Mabel, which
You forgot that part. That's
Yeah.
the punchline right there.
which is for who knows why, which is a new rule this year. This is the first year that rule's been added. How long has Mabel been running?
3 years, 4
Okay.
years.
No, it's been running for a
Oh,
while,
longer.
but
But
I think
you guys came out 3-4 years.
Well, last year I think what it was is that last year the year before we won. So, and then the team that came second was the Frost, so it didn't matter
Okay.
because they had been in the AA already. So it kind of there was no like worry about that. If that makes sense. Go on.
For any team going to nationals, full ranking points will be assigned. The top flight champion, which is out of province, like out of Ontario, will be the highest ranking out of province team at nationals this fall.
What does that say? Hold on. Let's just read that one more time. Does that say the highest ranking team after the Rule 1 rule, or does it say that's the highest ranking team?
Highest ranked team.
All right, so
Not
there you go.
not after the Rule 1 as
Yeah,
stated
it doesn't
previously.
say that. So
Which is why number 5, Abbotsford. But it says after overall Rule 1 ranking.
yeah, which is stupid because the rule that he quoted doesn't actually say Rule 1 ranking in there. So whatever. I guess they didn't think about all this stuff.
I
But
see what you're saying. That's from here.
correct.
Gotcha. So what I just
That
stated, that was from the Mabel flyer.
Yeah. So when they sent us an email,
Gotcha.
this is what it said in there.
Gotcha.
But then
Okay,
now,
okay,
so
okay.
now I'm confused. Oh no, it's after the Rule
Okay.
1, the Rule 1 ranking, which is important. to
So
know.
okay, got you. Kelowna Blues was ranked number 7 as they finished in the top 8 in both 2023-22. Okay.
Now that's where I was confused. Why can't they be ranked 7? Why can't we rank
6?
8? If they're
6
ranked
or
7, why can't they be ranked 8?
Oh, because they were in the
or
top
6?
8.
What,
Where were they? Where were they in the top 8?
Put
Were they
the
8?
Trojans in front of Kelowna. If I'm just saying, I don't understand that part. Like it went Rule 1, then it went Mabel, then we just skipped the rest. We just back to Ontario. Hey, Ontario, back in it. Okay,
Numbers?
British
maybe?
Columbia.
Like the points? No?
I don't know. He doesn't explain that, so that's why I don't understand. But fine, whatever.
Okay.
7. So it's
7 is Blues.
Yeah, okay.
Manitoba, Peg City is number 8.
What's that do to?
They're the number 1 team from Manitoba. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So basically, usually Rebellion is the number 1 team from Winnipeg, but this year the Peg City beat them to be the number 1 team in Manitoba.
Okay.
So ideally, usually Rebellion's ranked higher than them, but because they won Manitoba, they were given the 8th ranked seed.
Rebellion was ranked 12 because they were the number 2 team from Manitoba. So what happens from 8 to 12?
Well, my thing is this: everything else is based on how teams did in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Rebellion was the highest Manitoba team last year. They lost in the 8 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing was, shouldn't they get the ranking equivalent to the 8 quarters, which would be like a top 12 type of team? Why
guess
are they in the
technically-
top 8? You gave Blues top 8 because they made it to
The quarters as well.
They both made it to quarters.
They both Trojans, Kelowna, and Rebellion all lost in the quarterfinals.
So why is Rebellion 12?
It doesn't make sense.
in the A's.
In
They all lost 8 quarters.
8 quarters, you guys beat Rebellion.
Okay.
Bullets beat Trojans.
Okay.
Assassins beat Blues, and then we beat Mustangs.
Fair enough. But that's not top 8. Top 8, you'd have to make semis. You'd have to make semis to be top 8. That's my point. So why the fuck are you in the top 8? Sorry, not to cuss, but like, why are you in the top 8? Doesn't make sense. Not only that, but to do that, you're splitting up the three-way tie between the Trojans, EBO, and Seminoles. Not to mention, EBO is the returning champions. You're putting a team that literally lost every single game last year at this tournament and putting them in front of the team that won the tournament, and you haven't seen them play since last year? How does that make? There's no way that makes sense. None. Zero. I'm sorry. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, So 1 through 4 makes sense. 5 makes sense. Even 6. Trojans was the highest ranking team outside. They were 4th, right?
Fine.
But I don't. EBO should 100% be 7.
Easily.
Even the Seminoles would be 8, and then
Then
Kelowna,
maybe,
Winnipeg.
right? Why split up the tiebreaker so much?
That you can't put teams in between a tie. If they tied, they should all be in line with each other. Especially if they ended off last year's nationals in the same round.
So what I thought was, and this is what my thought process was, if they were in the same 4-tier bracket, then I wouldn't have an issue. Like if they're in that 5, if they're all still in the 5-8, the 5-8, or 9-12, then it would be no problem. But because you're layering them, it kind of screws with it because you're putting Trojans at 6. Okay, so there's the top 4, right? Because every tier has like some type of benefit, we'll say. So there's a benefit to being in the top 4. Then there's a benefit to being 5-8, and there's a benefit to being to 9-12, and so on. If they're in that same bracket, then I'm cool with it. But now that you've mixed it, Trojans are in the 6th bracket. Now what? Seminoles are 10. It's not even the same bracket. You know what I'm saying? They're the third, they're the 3rd team in their pool now. That doesn't how does that add up? Anyways, go on.
So yeah, he just goes on to say that's Abbotsford 5, Blues 7, Peg City 8, Rebellion 12. It's been. I'm gonna skip to this part because it's everything is kind of just Gaza. It's been suggested that unlike Ontario, where the rosters are monitored for every tournament, the Maple roster is much open. Which brings up the matter of the new element we added by including Maple as a primary ranking indicator. This rule will be reviewed prior to next year as concerns have been risen concerning the Maple rosters, which I think brings up the fact of the Maple roster. Like, yeah, like, I guess, so from an outside perspective, because I'm not 100% there yet on understanding, is he saying, like, because of, I'm going to say it, because the EBO guys were playing in Maple, so the rosters obviously, so they would have to monitor the rosters more?
No, what they're saying is that by giving Rebels the number 1 ranking or whatever the case may be, may draw an issue, because if they're getting people that are already playing T-Fon to play on their team, and then when they come to the tournament, they don't have those people, obviously, then it doesn't, because like, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just want to make sure that that's what I thought. So I just want to.
It'd be like me going out to that tournament, to the Maple, saying we're KI, and then I just get every single person I know, the best players, win that tournament, come back and be like, all right, well, KI won that. We're number 1 ranked.
Okay, right? I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And then it's not that.
Well, people. Isn't that what happened?
Well, that's what he's saying.
Okay, well, yeah. What?
So basically, essentially, he's saying they're gonna review that for next year. They already agreed to that for this year, but they're gonna review it based on the roster.
Can I say this?
Listen, you can say whatever.
Because I mean, saying names. maybe I shouldn't.
I
Anyways.
don't care. It doesn't fucking matter.
Anyways.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah, I'm not going to. The decision to include the Mabel champion with wide open rosters could be one of those mistakes caused by adding new criteria without dealing with the fine print. So just saying like, yeah, go, without actually discussing like, wait a second, these guys are coming from here XYZ to play with you. That probably shouldn't happen if we're going to be including your teams in the nationals.
Not only that, if we're going to be fucking taking away people's ranking and putting you in front of other teams that are literally playing the roster, like...
Well, so say we go out there and we call ourselves whatever, the Edmonton whatever, and we go out there with all Toronto guys, we win that tournament, we come in, okay, we're ranked 5th.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess the biggest mess in all of this was obviously the fact that they added Mabel's rosters so willingly without discussing the fine
I highly
print.
disagree.
I
highly disagree.
That 5th ranked spot is a big deal. It's that gap between the Toronto-based teams.
But that has something to do with Mabel as well.
Not necessarily.
A little bit.
I think that was something to try to
soften the blow.
yeah. Yo, I'm gonna give them this. Oh, I think that was a try to spin us, even though that's not where we're directed. No, we don't care. We actually don't care. You know what? Cool. That's what it is.
So
there's other things.
Can you pull it up again? With your, just so I can see it.
This is what I'm trying to say. Do you see this team right here?
EBO,
this team is ranked number 8. They're above EBO.
The national champs.
A game in T5.
I see what you're saying. Where would you put EBO?
7.
Under Trojans?
At least.
Based off their points, because Trojans had more points this year going into nationals than EBO. So you can't put EBO above them because they won nationals. They had a not as good year.
Would it have the only big main switch would you guys have done would be EBO, Blues, Peg City, Seminoles onwards.
Seminoles would be 8.
Seminoles would be 8.
Yeah.
So okay, really?
And I think that a lot of the thing for him too was making the draws. He mentioned something he didn't want to have both Winnipeg teams playing in the same group or whatever the case was. But I feel like you could have got around that. But yeah. Like splitting up teams that are tied, in my opinion, and I think what Matt's trying to say is that's just
it doesn't make sense.
No, I also think that the second Winnipeg team shouldn't even be in Tier 1. But I guess if they're coming all the way there, I guess he's got to give them the chance to win, right? So I
understand you can't appease everyone.
No,
but. Now, obviously, reading a lot deeper into it, there's definitely some.
All right.
Yep.
We're good on that?
Absolutely.
So everyone that's pissed about the schedule, you know you heard it first. Anyways, I just was going to say, like, right here, hopefully you posted it. These are just the different options of what the groups could have been, just even based off what he said. So
yeah,
you draw your own conclusions. Anyways.
So yeah,
shit to the fucking drive.
We're gonna get into Tier 2.
Tier 2.
Tier 2.
Just to confirm, if you're in Tier 2, you're locked in Tier 2, right? Double B is the top you can go.
You're going to see if you can win the Double B championship.
It's not like any chance of A.
And then the lowest seeded Tier 1 teams, they don't drop to double. The worst you can do is A quarters, right?
They can drop?
No, they drop. Yeah, straight. If you lose your first whatever games, you go straight to Double B. So the bottom 2 go to Double B, I'm pretty sure.
And then, once you're in...
Is it the bottom 2? No, the bottom 1. So the bottom 1 goes directly to Double B. And then the rest go to A.
Okay.
If I am
bullets
correct.
Bullets are top in Tier 2?
8.
Yo, the Bullets are supposed to go to a finals this year.
So. They were supposed to go to 2 AA finals.
Yes, they were. But we'll talk about it another
Maybe
day.
next year.
Wait, sorry. Is this correct order?
Yep.
So how come... Hold on. Never mind, I see it. Gotcha. Okay.
So Terror Squad, Riders, Machine.
Wait, hold on. What
Tigers.
am I looking at? I'm looking at something different. Sorry, babe. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
I actually really wanted to see Riders in
Bad
Tier 1
picture,
again.
but whatever. Sorry, what did you say?
Terror Squad.
Terror Squad, Machine, Rough Riders, and Tigers. I actually really want to see Rough Riders in Tier 1 again.
That would have been nice. I agree.
I've been really hoping that they made Tier 1, but
I was
hopefully
just about to
they...
say next episode I'm gonna wear Rough Riders gear, but I forgot you have some. So I
I
can
got
put it on.
enough.
Yeah.
I
I'll
thought
wear
they
yours.
I thought they banned you, Jasmine, from cheering
Fuck,
for
they-
them still.
Yeah. Fuck
'Cause you're
Rough
bad
Riders.
luck.
Just don't say any good things. But
I actually thought they were gonna be in Tier 1. That is one thing I will also agree on.
well, I kind of had a feeling with the amount of teams that usually come from out west, they were going to drop out because they were like right at the end of Tier 1. So adding even 2 teams, but what was it, 5 teams from out west?
It just sucks. That's another thing too. Like, like I get it. Like you're trying to get teams to come out, but like, do they really deserve to be in Tier 1?
Well, that's what we talked about before. Like, if you're traveling out this way to come play nationals and you're non-Tier 1, do you really want to?
Where were we talking about that? Was it
Here.
Yeah, we were.
We got another point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I do.
personally,
I get it.
if I was gonna go travel out, I mean, fuck, we went to the Maple and we played like shit, but that wasn't the intention. Like, if we knew going in there, like, we're not playing top flight, we're playing in whatever other division,
Mhm.
I would be definitely less inclined to play. Personally, like,
I think you would just take the trip different though. You might like just be like, all right, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z. You try to do some shit there, and then like, all right, I'll play when it's time. But like, you might not just be as focused on playing. Like,
Yeah,
there's probably
maybe.
other things you could do in Kelowna. Like, what I'm trying to say is like, it's Toronto or Hamilton. Well, it's Hamilton, but like, regardless, you're like right near Toronto or Niagara. You could plan your trip so it's like, all right, I'm going to Niagara. I'm going to do whatever. And I'm going to play my football game when I have the chance.
yeah,
That's true.
I agree.
So
So you make a trip of it, not just
yeah,
come
exactly.
for football.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I could go to Maple and like not give a fuck about the game and
Enjoy.
go to wineries
sightsee and stuff.
hike and
Yeah,
whatever.
Crazy. Hike.
I just meant like as a
Hike.
competitive standpoint,
No,
like
what I'm saying
if you're traveling out there to play football, there's other things you can do.
Yeah.
You definitely
Yeah.
want to compete with the best of the best.
facts.
Okay.
But no, Terror Squad, Rough Riders, Machine, Tigers.
That's a group we're looking at?
That's the
Sorry,
top group.
Let me pull this up. I mean, let me just say this from now. If the Rough Riders don't win, I'm shitting on you guys. Period. End of story. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think the only people that give them a challenge there is Terror Squad, and that just depends on who they bring. I know one tournament a couple years ago they had like players that never played with them before, and they were much better than they were. And
So you don't think the Bullets can beat Rough Riders?
they're in a different pool. Sorry, I meant
Oh,
for
you were
that
talking
pool.
about the pool. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know enough to really say, to be honest. But yeah, Terror Squad for sure. Terror Squad has been a legitimate team.
If anything,
Although-
Kings are gonna take their pool.
That's the hardest pool.
Taking their pool, they're gonna beat the Bullets.
Yep.
They're not beating the Bullets.
I-
Yeah, they are.
I think Bullets with or without Scoop is better than a lot of Tier 2 teams.
I would agree.
With Scoop, they should walk into
Well-
Double B.
When the Kings prove you guys wrong.
We've been
Yo, this girl's rocking the shit. Yeah, okay, I like it. I like it. Yeah.
Listen, I was trying to go for the Rough Riders, but they banned me.
Big
So
up to AP still,
yeah,
but
big up AP.
I've been big on the Kings all year, and they started off good, and then they've been one of the few teams that have actually, unfortunately, regressed as the years went on.
yeah, but is that a attendance thing? 'Cause, like, they might not have had their guys or whatever.
You don't know.
And
I
You
don't know.
the
I haven't
facts.
watched the games. I'm just based off of what I've seen
I guess the
online.
numbers is what
they started
matters
off
at the end of
strong
the
the
day.
first couple tournaments, and then they've gotten worse rankings as the tournament's gone on.
Okay.
So
See how it goes.
I mean, if that continues, they have to beat the Bullets. The Canes are a good team. The Cobras could be a competitive team.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not an easy
That
pool.
is our fucking pool, as far as I consider. That's gotta be the hardest pool, right?
Yeah. Well, replacements are pretty good. The Chargers have some really good games. Bandits are competitive.
Good too.
Bandits are good.
Yeah.
And Hitman isn't it Hitman that got my guy?
I have no idea.
Fucking what's his name? Silver Fox, yo.
Is he on Montreal? No, I think he's on
Silver
Ottawa,
Fox.
not Montreal. This is Montreal.
Silver Fox,
That guy's sick.
Yeah.
That guy's sick. I haven't seen him since COVID days.
I don't know. Fuck. I don't be playing down there. A couple times when you go to a tournament, you know.
But I think replacements can do something.
The replacements have been outperforming their ranking. I think the last time they played, they did as well as they can. I think.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. But man, the Bandits are a legit team.
Yes.
I'm telling you, the Bandits are good. I've never seen them play, or maybe I have. I just don't know what they look like, but they're good. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bandits, replacements, Canes, Bullets, Kings.
Where's Field 5?
Terror Squad and Rough Riders. I'm sorry, Cobras. I don't know what happened to you guys.
Field 5 is
Machine.
Yo, where are you playing on Saturdays? No idea. I think 2. Oh wait, it's also right here. Where are you? Carolina State 2. We're here, no? Oh my God, we're fucking 6.
Oh yeah, replacements lost to Mud Dogs in the 8 quarters last tournament.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So Rough Riders, hands are full over there in tier 2, but the pressure's on because guess what, guys? You're the top team. So everyone's coming for you. Not only that, but you will have potentially the bottom teams in tier 1 coming. And as it looks in the best case scenario, you're talking about Mustangs, Giants, Ottawa football team, and the Reapers.
Ottawa football team going down there could
None of those teams are a slouch.
no.
You guys realize how far your switches are? Oh, I'm dumb. It's on Sunday. Don't listen to me.
It's cool. We got
Anyways.
you.
Don't listen
Don't
to
worry.
me.
Don't worry.
listen to me.
It's fine. Who do you have for tier 2? Rough Riders?
Well, I guess considering that the tier 1 teams can drop down,
Mhm.
Wait,
if OFT drops down, I think they win double B.
Okay, well,
If it's just tier 1 team or tier 2 teams, I'm gonna say replacements.
OFT is in a pod with Killer Instinct,
replacements.
Abbotsford Rebels, and Toronto Assassins.
So they're gonna drop down.
They
should drop down.
That pool to me is not. That's the hardest pool.
It usually is that third place pool is
Yeah.
usually the hardest, right?
So
Pool 4 for some reason is anyways.
I would say whoever loses that pool would win, but I don't know, man. The Reapers have been,
Playing really well.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then I don't know, like, there's so much questions because what's happening with EBO, blah, blah, blah. Like,
That's what I want to know.
we don't know, right? Like, EBO legit could be in double A or they could legit be in double B.
Yeah.
That is fucked. Like, I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you what's going to happen with them.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, I guess the best is the double B winner is most likely going to be from tier 1.
I do have some intel to say that the Mustangs will be missing some players on Saturday. So,
You lose 2 games on Saturday, it knocks you out.
but they play EBO on Sunday, so
If EBO and that could be for staying up, right?
depending, I don't know. I don't know what to expect there. I really just don't know. I don't know.
Just based off uncertainty, just for fun, I'll go with replacements. Replacements is gonna
You're going to replacements?
they'll win double B.
I like it. I'm going to go
I'm going Rough Riders.
I'm going to go Ottawa football team. Ottawa football team. Book it.
Where are they?
And being that Jasmine just picked Rough Riders, are definitely not winning because you're the jinx of them. They're gonna be pissed, yo.
It's part of my plan for the Kings to win.
Yeah, facts. Kings Nation.
Where's Ottawa football team? Am I crazy?
Ottawa
ranked 14.
tier 1.
No, I know. Where?
Rank 14.
No, I know.
You're probably on a different.
I'm not. Men's tier 1, 2024. Russ Henderson.
I think that's gonna be interesting though.
Oh,
Like
here,
when you
finally
think
saw it.
about the teams that could potentially drop, because like even so, like what if there's another teams? Like if any of those other teams drop, like that would
Like
still
KI?
be even. I mean, listen, if KI drops, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm showing up on the Henny from 9 a.m. From 9 a.m. fam. I don't care who we're playing. I'm on the Henny at 9 a.m. When that bell rings, 9 a.m., I'm on the Henny straight. I tell you that from now. I don't give a fuck. You guys got that. We definitely not winning. I tell you that.
Yeah. No worries.
I can see KI winning double A. We're not winning the A, double B. We have no chance of that. Zero chance.
No chance,
Yeah. No.
You're fucked.
No one's
Hopefully they
playing
get the
that
scoring
game.
right for
You
this.
have to win 7 games to win the A. No. Who's winning?
That's
7
crazy.
games?
That's
you gotta be fucked up.
That's crazy.
Nope. I'll be on the. No, not me. Anyways,
So what?
okay. So who do you got? You got Rough Riders. All right, let's get to
If I'm picking tier 2 as replacements, but
replacements.
I agree. Like
I'm
if the tier 1's team drop, like if
Yeah.
OFT does drop, I do think they have the best team to
I'm
win.
actually not gonna pick Rough Riders because I know I was actually genuinely banned. So
Oh shit. What about Rebellion?
I might go with Rebellion.
I think Reapers are gonna be Rebellion.
Watch Reapers come out with something. Yeah.
I think the Reapers are gonna be Rebellion. I think Rebellion is gonna get too drunk. Like, you have to remember, like you're in Toronto, like you gotta turn up. Like you're not nowhere from near home. You think you're fucking like, come on.
Yeah.
And they've been out here so many times. They like, I
Rebellion.
shouldn't say what I was gonna say, but I don't think they're like, they're here. They want to compete, but like they're gonna have fun too.
I'm actually gonna go with Kings.
Kings for what? Yo,
Double B.
Yo, what you
Double B.
Yo, what's in their cup right now, fam?
Double
What's
B.
going on?
What?
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at Matt. still.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you, we didn't do it. We actually need a camera on Matt.
Yeah, yo.
Like actually, like, honestly, but it's
100%.
gonna be one of those where Matt doesn't know.
Yeah, no, we're gonna just keep it running.
Yeah, you're not gonna know that it's on you.
Fuck this guy, yo.
No, yeah, I have Kings.
All right. Okay. I mean, you're rocking their shit. You better have Kings.
I have
What
Kings.
the fuck is wrong with you? All right, well, let's get to tier 1.
Fish. There you go. Done.
Oh my
Done
God.
deal.
So
Let
I
me,
just,
wait, let me put my sweater back on.
listen, I'll pull up that old footage of Tina, yo.
The switch.
Yeah, switcheroo.
The switcher.
The lost footage.
The footage we still got.
What are we saying? You got fish?
I got fish.
So hold on. Let me just ask you a question. You have a team that's lost to Trojans, EBO, Killer Instinct. Is there any other teams they lost to this year that I forgot about? I'm just wondering. That's what you're picking? I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure you know. Before
You know that
pick.
meme? That's your man. I'm gonna stick beside him.
Right.
We beat you guys.
Yes.
We beat the Trojans.
Yes.
We haven't played EBO since we played them last time.
So it's 1-1.
It's a new
1-1.
tournament.
Yeah, I
So
got
what?
fish. Those are my guys.
All
Those
I
are
can
my
say
guys.
is last year I was excited to play in this tournament. I knew we were going to be competitive. I didn't think we had the team to win AA. This tournament, we have the team to win AA.
Now, Matt, I know that you're new to the scene and stuff, but the Hounds have won the A championship at nationals for like 5 years straight. I don't know now if you guys are still the Hounds just wearing new jerseys or if you're actually the Piranhas. But we're going to find that out this weekend.
We are very much the Piranhas.
All right, we'll find out.
What do you have, Joe?
I honestly believe, and this might sound crazy, I honestly believe that something weird is going to happen in Pool A or B. And I think the Piranhas are going to play the Mud Dogs in the crossover. And I think what shall happen there shall happen, yo. But I honestly think things are going to get sticky early in the tournament. And I think you guys are going to play Piranhas. Sorry, I think you guys are going to play Mud Dogs early. I do think that you guys do match up well against the Mud Dogs, personally.
That's one team. Like, we play a very competitive game against you guys. Like, we had a really good game against you guys. You had a really good game against us. The one team since I've been in AA that I think our team is matched up well against is the Mud Dogs when we were on the Hounds and when we were on Piranhas. Yeah. So I would love to take that matchup in a crossover game.
I would love for you guys to take that crossover game too. That'd be amazing.
Watch Frost win it all.
Anyways.
Tights.
I mean, if that doesn't happen, then I don't see why Mud Dogs and the Piranhas are not in the semifinals.
Yeah. Pool A is so interesting. Like,
based off my intel, it's not as interesting as people might think it is. Although I will say that EBO, I think for Mud Dogs are going to try to take their head off. I honestly think they're going to try to take their head off, and they might.
EBO might take their Mud Dogs' head off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
EBO's weird. Like, they're crazy. Like, they're going to be like, yo, they're Vex.
Yeah, they're going to want it.
The last time they were like, was in Ottawa when they played Mud Dogs and they lost.
Yeah, it was.
They have not forgotten that.
No, it's gonna be a big pool. I actually do want to watch that game. It's at Saturday at 2:00. When do I play?
Don't know.
Saturday at 2:00. Shit.
And who's going to get it?
4? Where are you?
6.
I can kind of walk a little bit.
I really don't know, but I think that will be the game to see, because I think that's gonna make things interesting. Like, if so, I don't know, but I have a feeling something's gonna happen. I don't think that Seminoles play. I mean, I don't know, but I don't think they would match up well against you guys. And I don't know anything about Peg City, but I do know they played EBO decent last year. So I don't know what their deal is. But they're called Winnipeg Peg City, and I don't know what that means.
You said that the last time too.
To me, is the dumb name, but then I realized after, was that supposed to be like some like
innuendo?
That's a weird innuendo for a men's team. I'm just saying.
Is that what men do?
I think it's what happens to men.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry, that's what I meant.
You're a football team talking about you get. Listen, I don't know.
Maybe it's Peg City over there. Maybe
who knows? I don't know what's going on. I don't know about that. And you know what? To each his own. Listen. Yeah. I love all the communities. So
stop right there.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying.
But yeah. Okay. So that's that. It's gonna be. I'm very excited for this tournament for multiple reasons.
Why are you excited?
I'm
just wondering, like, when you're driving home from that tournament, and Matt lost the tournament, how's that drive like?
Anyways,
don't get too excited still, I mean, it might not be as fun as you think it is.
I got my fish. Yeah. My fish got me. The fish are gonna do what
Honestly,
they do.
I think the fish are gonna do well this tournament.
Fish are gonna do what they do.
I think that for a team that doesn't play together, doesn't practice together, just got together, I think it's gonna be a tall task to put it all together in the end. So because of that, I don't have the fish. Who do I have?
You're being dumb. You got.
I got my dogs. Yeah. My dogs.
What?
My dogs. I got
my dogs.
Yeah, I got my dogs. I also have Killer Instinct, but I'm just saying I'm not gonna pick Killer Instinct. It's too easy to pick.
Yeah. Okay. So Mud Dogs.
I got my dogs, and if it's not Mud Dogs, no, I got my dogs. So
if it's not Mud Dogs, who do you have?
I got Mud Dogs.
You just
All right.
want to say fish.
Yeah.
I got Niagara
Yeah, okay.
Mud Dogs.
All right.
Straight. I have faith.
I got the
And
Piranhas.
I seen. Oh, just so we know, update. The Great Whites, craziest team name ever.
All white.
Because there's not a black guy on their team.
I
The Great Whites took the Mud Dogs out in the league finals this year. And what is it called again? Is it St. Catharines? Did we ever check that?
Yeah, SC.
Yeah, St. Catharines.
Don't
St.
ask me
Catharines.
shit about
Yeah,
geography.
we
As
you
soon
don't
as
know.
I saw that, I sent it to you guys. I sent it to Troy.
Yeah, the Great Whites are fucking dominating
Great
out there. I
Whites.
was rat still. I can't lie.
They are
but
the
you know
Great
what?
Whites.
Nah.
Power to
Yeah,
them.
now we know. Now we know the game plan against Mud Dogs. So I'm hoping that who do we got here? Blues. Yeah. Blues might have the Great Whites out
Right.
there still.
Okay.
Well, sorry. My point was that I seen that they played, and it looked like Dali was playing. So it seems like he's healthy. So
Good to know. Good to know.
I think if Mud Dogs, I think like fuck, man. Mud Dogs are a good team, man. Until we gotta see.
I don't disagree. They're consistent. I mean, they're number one for a reason.
They won 2 tournaments,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's
Yeah.
not forget that.
Yes, sir. Matt, do you have anything else?
I think A is going to be either whoever doesn't make it between the Trojans and Frosts, and double A is going to be the Piranhas.
I think A is going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
A could
So
be.
are we writing out all the West teams?
We have to add them in, eh?
No. Oh,
Are we
for
writing them out? They're not in.
No, they have
no
to be
chance of
in.
making a double A.
They have to
No,
be in.
Okay, who do you think comes out of Pool D? Okay, what do you think? No. Let's slow it down for a second. Who do you have in the semis?
semis,
Double A semis.
us against you, and then Mud Dogs against Frost.
Okay.
Mud Dogs.
So then, how do you guys know what it is?
We beat you guys, and then we beat the Mud Dogs.
I will. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
That's what you think.
So you got the Frost. I think the Trojans might be the Frost, to be honest.
Frost is a tricky team.
They are a tricky team.
And if they're on,
Actually,
yeah.
another thing we didn't mention is the weather. The weather could be a factor. If the weather's bad, I think the Frost elevates. They
Yes.
elevate.
Better.
they
Because
will 100% dominate.
Yeah, because they have the quarterback. That quarterback will fucking cook.
So does Jimmy too, though.
True. But I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
looking up weather.
I feel like
It's supposed to be
Edmonton.
nice.
Edmonton, their literal name is Edmonton Frost. That's legit their name. I feel like when it gets colder, they elevate their play still. Cold, rain, mucky, they're gonna elevate their name still. Winnipeg, Peg
As
City,
of right
I
now,
don't know if
it's
they can
raining
elevate.
Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So,
Which sucks because we got to play them potentially in a crossover.
yeah, that could be.
I
If
don't-
it, yeah,
I don't
you're,
wanna
yeah, that
play-
makes it
I
big.
don't want to play the Frost and no fucking.
Friday's 21, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, fucking 14,
Yeah.
11.
I was literally in my closet looking for my winter jacket. Like, yo, what do I have in here?
Yeah, we gotta come prepared, eh? Okay, so I need a new jacket anyway, so. Yeah.
All right.
What
Well,
else is that? Is that it or what?
I have Frost or Trojans. Fuck, that's a good game. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from Abbotsford. I don't know what to expect from the Assassins.
I don't know. What
I think Abbotsford has some pretty good players.
do they?
Yeah.
Well, they have good players, but like,
Is Thing coming
who's the thing?
from Kelowna? What's his name? The guy that runs it that I was talking to.
He'll be on. He's
Yeah,
Kelowna.
yeah,
He's playing, right? Yeah,
He's
yeah.
on Kelowna.
Yeah. Blues?
No.
He's
Abbotsford.
not?
She's talking about
Abbotsford.
The guy
He's
who runs the
talking
team.
No, she's talking about Bav.
Bav.
She's talking about Bav.
Bav.
You're talking about Adam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Kelowna.
Yeah.
Bav is
Yeah.
Abbotsford. Sorry.
Bav is that's the name, but Adam is the one where we stayed.
Yes.
Yes.
They're both coming, regardless.
Should be.
Okay.
They will both be there.
Oh, cool.
They will both
wondering.
be here. And yeah, we'll find out what the Rebels are about because they're in our pool. And I don't know, man. It's interesting to see.
It's gonna be fun.
They won a couple tournaments.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the fuck to expect. Like, I played them a couple times, but like obviously if their team's different now, it's actually no, it should be the same as what we played before. Oh yeah, okay. Well, in that case,
might be a little different.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anything else?
Killer Instinct to the world.
Fish to the world. That's crazy.
Big up to the Leggies.
Shout out to the Leggies. Shout
Listen,
out to
when the
Kings.
Leggies and KI win this year, yo, we turn it up still. We turn it way
Okay,
up.
if that
Turn it
happens,
way up, yo. It's great.
Well,
Just be in the
that's
parking lot. We'll
crazy.
get it going still.
Yeah, I'm ready for that KI barbecue regardless. Anyway,
Yo, see that? Okay, we got her on our side.
Listen.
That's it.
this.
Oh,
Anyways,
that stuff. There's playlists and all this rotted that's going on. Vendors. Are you setting
vendors. No,
I told her to. She doesn't want
No.
up?
to.
You don't make no sense, see?
buddy, my
You need a
business.
manager. I need a
No,
manager.
my business is separate. I will never bring my business to football. I even talked to Adrian about it. I talked to him about it. He said no too. Like, it just keep it separate. I don't know. It's different. I don't know. It's different. But anywho,
Listen, brown
It's
skin
here,
world.
it's here.
Brown skin girl to the world. So, yo, brown skin girl to the world.
just know if your skin's dry, hit me up. So
Right, his skin is
yeah.
dry, but yo, she only gives you fucking directions on how to make it. Anybody want to make cream? Oh, big up yourself.
Yeah. You may not like the smell of it, but just know it'll cure your dry ass skin.
No, it smells not bad. What do you mean? Oh yes, I like it.
Wait, don't. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much.
Do you see my hand?
It's too. Okay, oh my days. I tried
black,
telling you. I know I know my products. Your hands are gonna feel greasy now.
Oh, you have no idea.
Just wait.
I soak this up. Yo.
Listen. Listen. Give me feedback after this weekend. Use it. Actually use it. I have footage of you. You're gonna use it. Just know it's all natural. Your shit's
nice, yo.
Your shit's not about to be dry.
Yo, so I got fucking. What you call that thing? The tea tree? The tea tree oil? Yo, tea tree? Yo,
Yeah, don't know.
brown skin girl.
It's not brown sugar.
Yeah, it's our thing still. Vegan,
I'll take-
vegan and handcrafted with love.
Yes, sir. All natural products, man.
Yo, how much something like this costs?
Nothing is more expensive than $25.
Is that cheaper? Good. So far, it'd be expensive still. I know the gal that be going to Sephora. That's no cheap thing. So don't
That's cheap.
cheap up.
It's cheap.
Listen,
Just use it for the next few days because it's cold out, and I know you work outside.
I'm gonna
Deadass, like, let me know.
Still.
But yeah, we don't have much time. So thank you to our sponsors, and if you've made it to the end of this video, please like and subscribe, comment, anything. We will see you guys this
Tell
weekend.
them about the thing, man.
We don't have time.
Okay.
What thing?
Whatever until it cuts out. Just at least just say.
What is it?
Like they got tents or
The
some shit
vendors.
going on.
I don't exactly
Vendors.
know. So I'm posting here. I'm just
Send
gonna
your
copy and
playlist.
post. Send your playlist to that mass.
And
Yeah, send your playlist in.
Done.
Double L's podcast.